Hi sweeties, Gyampo. If you don't already know by now, welcome back to our channel. I think I'm going to start a series where I just talk about book talks and unpopular opinion. We might call it hot takes. Sorry, nobody called you. I think I might call it hot takes, like just the drama that's going on in book talk, because there's always something with book talk. Like not every month, but like once something happens, it's big. I don't know why, but then yeah, and it's always that side of the country. Hey, let me leave it. But anyways, today we will be talking about my unpopular opinions. And please remember, these are just my opinions. You're allowed to disagree, I'm allowed to be wrong, and we can still be friends, okay? Okay, let's get straight into the video. Without further ado, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have anything to say. Remember, constructive criticism, I repeat, constructive criticism. Let's start. Okay, so I might ruffle a lot of feathers as I mention some of my opinions, which is perfectly fine because you're not allowed to disagree with me. You are not forced to disagree with me. You're not forced to go with what I'm saying, and you're not forced to be like, who does she think she is? Because really, I am who I think I am, but we're not there. I said what I said. It's okay if you have different opinions. It's okay if you think something else. It's okay if you have a brain that works and can actually have your own opinions and thoughts. Like, it's okay, people. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Now, number one, popular does not always mean good. I think the last few months we've realized that okay, a lot of books that are hyped on book talk aren't all that, which is perfectly fine, guys. Just because something is hyped, just because it has 1 million followers, just because it's on every single one's, it's on everybody's bookshelf or TBR, does not mean the book will be good. I think a lot of people fail to understand that. Like, because something blows up on book talk, or because of the aesthetic, because of the hype, people think that it is good, but not all of them are good. Kind of, what is the one book that's popular that I actually don't like? Can't think of any right now, honestly. Not a single book comes to mind. If I think of something while editing this, I'll put it up on the screen. But yeah, second opinion, sad books don't automatically mean 5 stars. Now I get it. You made me cry, you made me sob, you made my heart ache, literally took it out of my body. Not even took it out, ripped it out of my body and then handed it to someone on a silver platter. That does not mean you deserve a 5-star read. Sometimes the plot is flat, sometimes there is no plot, sometimes the characters just don't make sense together or apart, but you still broke my heart somehow. Does not mean you deserve a 5-star. Basically, I will not be giving you a 5-star just because you shattered my heart. Yeah. Number 3, this one is, yeah, this one I have to apologize to everyone, because I remember I used to be a girlie that's like, slow burns are just not meant for me, but slow books can actually be amazing. Now listen. The only reason I'm actually saying this is because I read The Nightingale, and I think some of y'all can agree with me when I say it's a slow book. That one is slow. Like, you need to ease your way into that book, but once you finally get into it, it is so beautiful, gut-wrenching, but so beautiful, so thoughtful. The characters, is the depth of it. Oh, it was you see, the Nightingale was everything and more, which was such a shock to me because it wasn't the first time I read a historical fiction, also that type of slow burn where I was trying to figure out, wait, that's how a slow burn where I only realized after finishing the book that wait, that was a slow burn. That was a slow, excruciating burn that burnt me so much that my heart broke. Anyways, slow burns are actually worth it. Not all the time, but sometimes they are. Okay, opinion 4. Some books are way too long for no reason. In all honesty, like, what you said in 500 pages could have been said in 300 or 50. Honestly, because why are we in the forest for 40 pages? And the forest has no significant value to anything that's gonna happen in the book. There's no plot in the forest. There's nothing happening in the forest. It's just you having a conversation that is just useless. That is not gonna add to the plot. That is not gonna add to the cliffhanger. That is not gonna add to anything. And that is all coming from a girl that loves a chunky book, that can read a chunky book. But not every single book needs to be chunky. I'm so sorry, but no. Am I skew? I feel like I'm skew. I don't know. Sure. The next one. Romance doesn't need spice. Not all romance needs spice. And I think, let me explain this further. I'm not saying I'm against spice. I love me a good spice. But a book can have plot, a book can have depth, a book can have a relationship. Like the main characters can have a full-on relationship that we believe is true love without spice. And the reason I'm saying this is because the only book that's coming into mind right now is Happy Place. Happy Place does have spice, but I don't remember the spice at all. I remember everything but the spice. Like, I remember the relationship of the couple. I remember how I genuinely, till this day, believe that they are truly meant for each other. They are in love. I remember also me remembering that I once said, there's a thing called we love each other but we should not be together yet. 100%. I don't know why I remember that, but that's not the point. We're not there. Yeah, so not all books need to have spice. And one thing that I've noticed about book talk is the fact that so many people are like bashing the girlies. So not bashing, but then like throwing shade to the girlies that enjoy spice, that like spice. Like, nobody is coming for you for the fact that you don't like spice. That's okay. Nobody's saying anything, but don't bash someone else for liking a tea that you don't like sipping. Okay, so let's just stop that. Honestly, there's no need for that. The next one, ooh, this one I hate so much. Overcomplicating fantasy worlds. Oh God, why do you have to make it so complicated? Why do my brain cells why do I need to feel my brain cells going when I read your fantasy book? I feel like this is why majority of girls don't genuinely like fantasy books, because the world building is so hard to get into. Chapter 1, and my brain is just trying to figure out what is going on. Where are we? How did we get here? Who is this? And y'all need to stop giving them weird, hard names. No, manja, you just, sometimes you even have errors in spelling with the names and you just go with it because it's a fantasy book. Now I can't even pronounce the name, but you're expecting me to understand the plot or the world. I'm tired already. I just want to be gently introduced to the story. Like, even if it's like complicated, walk me through the world. Like, introduce me properly, not the world. Honestly. The next one, I'm 100% agree with people that DNF books. I 100% agree. Why must I suffer? Why must I suffer? There are so many books in the world. Why must I suffer through one? And this thing of y'all saying the second book is better, suffer through the first book, no. If the first book is not good, I'm DNFing the entire series, because why would I put myself through that torture? No, it doesn't make sense. Why? I don't understand how, as an author, you make the second book better and the first book is just terrible. Like, I understand, like, the first book is on level 3 or 3-star rating, and then the second book is a 5-star rating. That is fantastic. But you can't be making the first book a 1-star and then the second book is literally a 3.8 stars. And now I must suffer through the first book to get to the second book or the third book, or in the entire series the third book is better than all the... No, I will not be suffering through that book. DNF that book. Do not feel bad for DNF the book, honestly. Next unpopular opinion, audiobooks do count as reading. You consumed the story, you processed the plot, you met the characters. That is reading. And I think that's it thus far for my unpopular bookish opinion. Now I want to hear your unpopular bookish opinions. Drop them down below in the comment section and I promise I won't judge you. Maybe. Anyways, thank you for staying till the very end of the video. I'll see you next time. Bye.